The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much, but I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second down and a yard.
Now a handoff up the middle. Carson, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They go play action here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Throwing on first down. Sharp. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Desperados get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 23 carries, 137 yards, and a score.
11 touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride really extends throughout the entire offense. And in this case, I'm focusing on the offensive line. The leverage, the ability to get downfield, make that extra block in order to give him more space to run. They really look forward to him carrying the football because they're going to get him to the end zone.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Baker. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll set up to throw. Shoves him away. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Up the middle they go. It's Baker.
And able to get this to the 31. But you look at this defense.
And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. On play action, they'll throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. No, fighting off the defender. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. And his kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that number 1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that number 1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On third down, Sharp.
Hardy's got it on the out route.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Sharp. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Sharp. And he will find his man on the outside. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Portland football here, ready to begin the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and 6 now, as they've got it as we resume action. Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Desperados are able to extend their lead.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And it's caught. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Desperados are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
That's unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaving the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. They have the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
3rd and 8.
Looking to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
17 yards. First down, Voyagers.
They'll run on first down. It's Baker. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one brought in by Aiken. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On first down, Baker down right around the 25.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. And an Oakland first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Baker. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one in for a touchdown.
taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Voyagers are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Complete outright to Kurz. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the first.
That was hit on the return. It's a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Sharp. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Great 15-yard effort on the ground there on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Sharp got his man complete over the middle. That's Simmons. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12, as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
Operating from the gun. Sharp. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sharp. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Desperados are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you.
There he goes, left side. It's a big play there. 53 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield.
Touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Voyagers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd down. Sharp. Firing quickly here. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st down, Sharp. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
So we've reached halftime here. Charles.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Baker. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. It's Baker. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
It's hauled in by Harding. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Sharp. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Back to throw. Sharp. He finds his man. Complete. It's Simmons. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hardy. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off play action. Sharp. Pressure comes and down he goes. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Sharp. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Hardy. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Operating from the gun. Sharp. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. He finds his man. Complete. That's Townsend.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 26 yards. And an Oakland 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Baker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Holloway. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Voyagers.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. They get this out left. Touchdown! A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Voyagers have cut it back within a score.
They'll look to throw. Being nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
48 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground.
Parsons, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd down and 1.
Off the play fake. Sharp.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And they'll send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Holloway. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his man. It's Kearse. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in the Rose City of Portland, Oregon.
2nd down and 4.
As we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a 1st down.
And an Oakland 1st down.
Back to throw again.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now a handoff up the middle. Baker
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Holloway. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. This offense so far on 3rd down, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. From 10 yards out.
And the Voyagers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sharp. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Sharp. He finds his man complete. It's Simmons. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Simmons. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on 3rd down. Sharp. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
They're only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's taken on the 25. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Sharp. He finds his man complete. It's Simmons. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They go play action here on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds Kearse. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. The grab made by Kearse over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Voyagers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by a field goal, 65 seconds remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the offense offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. Complete over the middle to Hardy. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Simmons. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
First and 10 at the 32.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
They'll try the left side. Parsons
has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. Portland's offense now about set to take over. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Sharp.
That pass is caught by Hardy.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Parsons. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Sharp. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Parsons. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Simmons. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Sharp. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. They bring their punter out there now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They find some open field here. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Graves. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Back to throw here. Oh, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Portland, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
It's week 7 of the National.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. To throw is Rodgers. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Take it at the 37. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
Wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
They're hoping to get rid of that interception ball.
During that run, an injury here, we got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
The kicker here, it's complete.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert by 20 there on 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Bishop. And that's incomplete.
The Broncos at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's...
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Looking to throw. Bishop. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed, a gain of 8 on 4th and 2. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on
on the season. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week. And in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Will try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they're going to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
The throw over the middle, taken in. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. Bishop buying time to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Looking to throw. Bishop. But for left side, taken in by Kmet. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back to throw again. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle is going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Throwing on first down. Bishop. That's into the hands of Edwards. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Back to throw. Bishop. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. Bishop. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Broncos are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Now we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Forced out to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Finds his man. It's John Mechie.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Bishop.
And this will be caught by Edwards.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Bishop. And this is going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Palardy.
Deontay Hardy back deep.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Denzel Perryman with a sack.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Rodgers.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards that time for number 19. On 1st down, Rodgers. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
That's complete to Toney.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 35.
A gain of 12. 1st down, San Francisco.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Right back to Toney. He's got another one. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now Rodgers. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. And this one is right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
But what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Denver's offense ready to go again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Bishop. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. That was a corner blitz, and it was Kyler Gordon getting in there for the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Looking to throw. Bishop. This one brought in by Jefferson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Bishop. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Quentin Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Niners set to take over on offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Rodgers now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Rodgers. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And again, it's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
16. An 8-yard pickup. First down, 49ers.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Aaron Donald able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
And this is good. It was running big gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On 1st and 10, Bishop.
Open man is Edwards. He's got it.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
He was covered by Kaiir Elam.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a throw here, hauled in. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers' 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And again, back to Kmet.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. Bishop. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
33-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead here to 17-6.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They'll run right here with Swift. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That good for 19 and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Once again, it's Swift.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Now Rodgers going to run the draw.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Rodgers. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have the first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
So that, Charles, a season long. And since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, as everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right? Since he's a rookie, well done by you. But I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw. Bishop.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down.
That pass is caught by Hardy.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Trying to find John Mechie,
but it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers.
This will be complete to Mechie.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
Now it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. Rodgers will throw for it. He's got it at the 2, and he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field.
And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And taken down just shy of the 40.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bishop.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
This big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 1st down, Bishop. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Pacheco is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Pacheco once more.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Pass caught on the out route by Mechie, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Rodgers, and that's out to the flat for Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
Back to the running game with Swift. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Rodgers. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Throwing on first down, Bishop. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jefferson going to go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Off play action. Bishop. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Edwards. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
A run by Pacheco on second down.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Bishop.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Looking to throw. Bishop. His throw incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Back to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Bryan Edwards.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
So Aaron Rodgers in his offense, down by 12.
A little under 2.5 to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Now Rodgers.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw completed to Mechie.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. On 3rd and 2, Bishop. Hard throw, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
At the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels, they take the ball away, they change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Broncos, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.